This is 3 News Daily.
Hello there, everyone. I'm Stephanie Haney. Welcome back to 3 News Daily on this Wednesday, November 2nd. Let's get right to an update that we have for you on the Indian River Juvenile Correctional Facility, where the staff are striking because they're scared. Listen to this guard.
And I don't feel safe for the, 90% of the kids that want to do their time and go home.
Today's strike is from noon to 6 p.m. and guards are trying to call attention to ongoing safety concerns and staffing shortages. On October 22nd, a group of youth offenders rioted and kept employees from leaving the building before state officials came in to try and help. And that was just days after an inmate brutally attacked Officer David Upshaw, who was hospitalized. We'll keep you updated on the situation in Massillon. And in Ravenna, a Norfolk Southern train derailed near Sandy Lake Road. Crews have been at the scene since last night cleaning the wreckage. Officials say the train was carrying rock salt and other materials on its way to Conway, Pennsylvania. According to a report, 22 of the 237 total cars came off the tracks. Thankfully, we can report that there have been no injuries reported so far. Our own Isabel Lawrence will have more information on this story tonight. And as we get closer to Election Day, we're explaining Ohio's Issue 2. It's one of 2 issues that all Ohioans are voting on, and it would prohibit non-citizens explicitly from voting in local elections. The amendment makes a wording change to the Ohio Constitution from guaranteeing voting rights for every citizen of the U.S. who meets certain criteria to only citizens of the U.S. who do so. It also includes a change to voter registration rules, so it's not necessarily as simple as it looks on its face. 6 other states have already adopted similar amendments, and we do have a full explanation of this proposed change on WKYC.com, which you should absolutely take a look at. Take advantage of that. And our voting guide online also includes more information on Ohio's major races, along with how to find your polling location and hours for voting. So if you text the word VOTE to 216-344-3300, we'll send you a direct link to that information. Now, we've all heard about the Netflix series Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story, and it's bringing attention to his heinous crimes to a completely new group of individuals. And I had the opportunity to talk with Karen Malina White. She plays Shirley Hughes in the series. That's the mother of one of the victims, Tony Hughes. And that particular episode has been talked about as one of the most heartbreaking and difficult to watch in the 10-episode series. So some of the things that I talked about with Karen include what it's like to play a role like this when it's not a fiction-based scenario, when it is something that's based in truth. And she told me about the way they tried to put the focus on the lives of the victims. And she also had a response to critics of the series because, many people have spoken out, including family members of those victims, saying they didn't appreciate this. And if you want to see that response from her, which was very thoughtful, you can see that full interview on the YouTube page and also on WKYC+. And now we have a very special birthday to celebrate today. A staple in Cleveland history, the West Side Market is turning 110. And earlier this year, the city of Cleveland announced a plan to revive the market. That includes new leasing options for vendors and allowing alcohol sales and pop-up events. The city is also planning to transition management to a nonprofit organization. And that new day-to-day management starts next fall. Now, as we look ahead, we also want to look back, and that leads us to our question of the day. We want to know, which vendor is your favorite in the iconic Cleveland staple? Now, I haven't had the opportunity to check out all of the vendors, but I have to tell you, I absolutely love Jacob's Oasis for its buffalo hummus and their sea salt pita chips. Absolutely incredible. And I can't go in there without stopping at Vera's Bakery. They have incredible pretzel bread and apple fritters. And here's a pro tip for you. I bake that pretzel bread with that buffalo hummus on it, put a little tomato on top with some sea salt. Delicious appetizer. So we want to know what your favorite vendor is. Post your comment on the WKYC Facebook page, and we'll talk about it during What's New at 4 o'clock. Now, the West Side Market is a great place for holiday treats, but here's something else to get us in the holiday spirit.
Kids, who wants to go see Santa?
This is amazing, incredible.
We will meet you right here when you're done.
Don't let him kick you in the face.
Huh?
That's right. We're going to hear more from Ralphie and his story. HBO dropped the full trailer for A Christmas Story Christmas last night, and this time Ralphie is a middle-aged adult in the 1970s trying to have the perfect Christmas for his own family. And in the trailer, we do see a few familiar faces, including Ralphie's brother Randy, his best friends Flick and Schwartz, and his arch nemesis Scut Farkus. The movie drops on HBO Max on November 17th. And the Akron Canton Regional Foodbank has officially kicked off its 2022 holiday campaign, and this event runs through December 31st, and the goal here is to encourage the community to get involved in the fight against food insecurity. With inflation on the rise, families are having a hard time putting food on the table, and even the food bank is experiencing a shortage. Food donations are down by 27%, and that's a 4-year low. But thanks to a matching program, if you are able to plan ahead and donate to the food bank on December 1st, every dollar donated that day will pay for 8 meals. And if you're able, you can find more ways to help. We have that on WKYC.com. And tonight, you'll have another shot at the second largest Powerball jackpot prize in history. It's up to $1.2 billion. So let's talk odds of winning, according to the Ohio Lottery Commission. Odds of matching all 6 numbers are 1 in 292 million. We all have better odds of being struck by lightning twice or becoming an astronaut, but hey, someone's got to win sometime. So if you want to get a ticket, the cutoff to buy that ticket is tonight at 10 p.m. and then the drawing will be at 10:59 p.m. You know, there were 2 $1 million winners in Ohio for Monday's drawing. Let's hope that we can all be so lucky tonight. Thank you very much for being with us for 3 News Daily today, whether you're watching on the WKYC YouTube page, on WKYC Plus, or our Instagram page, or listening on your favorite podcast platform. We do appreciate you, and we will be back tomorrow with more 3 News Daily.